to listen to the incomparable Win Twice Wrestling Podcast with your hosts, Scott and Holly. We always go over, brother, and that's the bottom line. Dig it? So sit back, relax, and prepare to be entertained.
Hello everyone and welcome to day number 8 of the 2025 edition of the 12 Days of WrestleMas here at the Win Twice Wrestling Podcast. Holly, we have reached the top 5 wrestlers of 2025. You know the 5 that we've got left, but you do not know the order that they are in.
Don't.
This one is going to be a bit more kind of personal to us, I would say. And when I say 01, you say
2-1.
01.
2-1.
Man like Darius,
Yeah.
the current Progress heavyweight champion of the world, has made this list. Now, you, me, Jamie, and some combination of that 3 have been going to Progress for the last 2-3 years.
Mm-hmm.
Round about you and I have been going a little bit longer, but that's about the time frame that we've kind of been going. And Darius has been an ever-present.
Mm-hmm.
His matches that we have seen in person, I can't think of a bad one.
Nope.
The ones that come to mind immediately are Igor Blanc. We saw in the round of 16, I believe, in the Super Strong 16 tournament last year.
I think so.
Yeah, I think that was last year. I don't think that was this year. And this year he's been the man to dethrone Luke Jacobs as the Progress champion. And he's given us some fun moments. The entrance theme alone. We talk about Penta having an entrance theme. Darius, just talk to me about the entrance theme of Man Like Darius. This will be a new name to a lot of people out there, but I encourage you to go and watch, whether it's through Progress or whatever. Make sure you give him a watch.
It's brilliant. Even if we went with my friend who is no wrestling fan.
God bless her.
And I mean, it's great.
She wants to go again.
I know. It gets everyone on their feet, whether you like who he's wrestling against or not. Even if you're like a big devout fan to the other person, you cannot not enjoy his entrance.
And what is his entrance? I'm not asking you to sing it. What is the song?
What is the song called?
Holly, come on. We brought you here to the table. You've got to...
What's it called?
Free From Desire?
Is it? Oh, hang on. Mm-hmm.
It's...
Yeah.
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 You've made me doubt that.
Yeah.
He even had... Okay, here we go. I'm actually watching the cogs turn internally.
I'm singing it in my head. Yeah, no, it is. You're spot on. It's very close to another song that's very like the same, but I think it's that one.
Okay.
It's great though.
It's
honestly ridiculous.
And as much as I like Nakamura getting introduced with a violin, a violinist coming out to bring Man Like Darius out for his championship victory match against Luke Jacobs was great. There were glow sticks aplenty. Wish Holly had brought that home as a keepsake, but alas, we do not have that. We've just got Gene Money looking for a new adopted child pamphlet that I still have up there. But it's great. He comes out, he kind of does a bit of rapping with his own song, which is good. He had like the musical act that accompanied him this year. And I mean, I am a football fan. I'm ready to admit that. Anytime I get to do the Lightning Seeds and Baddiel and Skinner, it's coming home. I'm a happy boy. And that seemed to be the theme of carrying, even though Luke Jacobs is a Mancunian and very much of this aisle himself, the idea of it coming home to a non-prick, I guess, is what we were hoping for here. Because Luke Jacobs made our list last year, and it seems to be whoever's the Progress champion has got a very good chance of getting on the list. Well, last year, though, Luke Jacobs was, I think, our second lowest on the list. Whereas, and to be fair, I haven't used the phrase yet, putting the cart before the horse, I think he would feature in the also ran list for this year because he's had a very solid year as well, and credit should be given there. But Man Like Darius had the feel good factor.
He does, and
appeared on TNA.
Yes, and like you said, it's going and knowing that you're going to see at least one really good match. Because sometimes you never know, like whether it's a live show or whether you're watching on telly or whatever it is, you don't have a guarantee it's going to be good. But you can kind of assume that if he's on the card, it's going to be a show, which
Yeah.
I do enjoy.
It's a difficult one to say because obviously he made that appearance in TNA, much like Leon Slater, who I think if I'd seen more of him this year would have been a shout.
Yes.
Incredibly young British talent that's doing well for himself in TNA, X Division champion, had that moment with AJ Styles, so just to reference another Progress alumni. Man like Darius has a lot of positive things going for him. However, what is his ceiling?
Oh,
This might be controversial what I'm about to say.
go on.
I think he's hit it.
Do you reckon?
And I say that with all due respect. I'd love to be proven wrong.
Do you mean where he is now, or do you mean in general total packet? Okay, cool.
In general.
Right.
And I'll kind of explain my reasoning behind it. When you go, let's say, for example, he goes to or someone like TNA, AEW, WWE, any of them, come knocking on his door. First thing, you've lost that song.
Yeah, because you can't use it.
That song's gone.
Yeah, no.
You can come out and rap like he did to the ring to come into TNA.
Yeah.
He's also very distinctly British, which isn't necessarily a problem, but sometimes that is hard to translate into the American audience. And let's be fair, as much as we want to say British wrestling is the best thing going, and we love seeing it in person, the barometer is always going to be WWE or AEW, depending on where your allegiance is. Obviously, New Japan, etc., etc. New Japan would actually be more interesting for him now I think about it. But if I'm just thinking about the stateside, the English-speaking audiences of AEW and WWE, I don't see how it works. I'm not saying he's not talented enough to do it.
No, I get what you're saying. Like where,
but I don't see how he like this persona fits in.
it is also now you mention. I'd not thought about it before, but now you mention if he didn't have that song,
It's a demerit. It's a demerit.
His wrestling is outstanding. Like his wrestling is great.
Yep.
But also it is that sort of like everyone knows the song. Everyone sings along with it. It's that joining of everyone together. Oh, take that away. It'd be quite disappointing.
If he was able to go with the song
right
and everything else, he's got a good chance. But we know that that's not going to happen. They're not going to pay that money for the rights for that song.
And people would change how he is now, wouldn't they? They'd put him into a different character box of...
I think they can get away with the look.
Yeah.
I think they can get away with the kind of grime kind of thing that he's got going on. I think that is fine because there is an American audience there that likes that as well. So that can kind of work. It's not wholesale. Yeah. So there would need to be a lot of winning over. And as much as I've enjoyed him, and I hope he proves me wrong, I don't see how it goes further on the international stage for him. Yeah. I think his best bet, and I don't know if the Japanese audience is right for it either, he's probably going to be one of those people that he'd be made too generic in WWE. AEW, he'd be able to have a bit more freedom on it, but I don't think that would see the fruition that he'd want either. So Luke Jacobs, I could see, there's, as bad as it sounds, he's generic enough where he can be moulded into something slightly just off from what he's doing now, because he could be like
I think they'd do him like a Pete Dunne if it was Jacobs.
Yes,
like
I think that because he's not quite big enough either to do like a Gunther thing, but I don't think he's quite as skilled as Pete Dunne. No. So, but I think if they just brought him in as like a bit of a kind of, nice one, like to kind of have a bit of a Donnybrook, shall we say. Right. So it would work, like he would work very, very well as Butch. Not from the Bushwhackers, but the Butch character is more Luke Jacobs than it ever was Pete Dunne.
Yeah, actually, I'd agree.
Like a little yob that's there, just, But we've gone away from Darius, but I don't know. I just and for that,
it's a tricky one actually. Like because most other people, you can kind of say, maybe like put them here and go here. But actually, I don't have a clue where I'd put him either.
And I want nothing but the best for him. Genuinely, I want him to go out there and absolutely smash it. And he has the ability to do it, but I don't see the transitional path. And I would go as far as saying that of all the people that we covered on the list, he's the one person I would guarantee will not be on this list next year. Ooh. And that is, for someone who came top 5, that is a bold claim.
That is bold, but it's more uncertain than anyone else.
Yes, because it's no disrespect to Progress, it's a lower level. Yeah, there's just no getting away from that. And it's like the path, if it was a British company that was the biggest thing going, I mean, he would be there now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's going to be a very difficult step for him to take.
Be interesting.
It'll be interesting, and like I said,
and we've said quite a few times when we've watched in person, he won't be here much longer.
Yeah,
which I do still agree with, but I just don't know where he goes.
If I was a betting man, and I see it TNA, to be honest.
Okay.
But if it's not that, it's NXT. He does fairly well, but then
NXT,
ultimately comes back to the UK.
Okay.
That's where I think
NXT. I'd like. Actually, I would. It's weird because when you talk about WWE, I only think of the main roster.
Oh, he wouldn't go main roster.
Weirdly, I think about NXT being a completely separate company. I'd like him on NXT. Actually, that would be
what I would love.
Interesting.
If you bring him and Leon in to NXT as a tag team, Boisterous Behaviour, which was obviously the tag team in progress.
Yeah.
That gives them something. Bring them both in with that kind of what they have now.
Yeah.
And it's kind of creating, because you go, it sounds weird, but you go, there's not one person like this, there's two people, so it kind of makes more of an impact, I think.
Yeah, no, I agree.
And then see where it goes from there. That would be how I would do it. If I was talking about bringing in top talent to NXT from a UK perspective, I'd bring them in together. Yeah,
no, I'd agree with you. He's had a very good year, which I did a little bit of research on this one.
Please do.
So in 2025, he was ranked as the number 117th wrestler in the annual global singles wrestler rankings.
PWI?
Pro Wrestling Illustrated.
Nice.
And in 2024, he was listed as number 226.
So he's heading in the right direction.
Very.
So that's good. That's really pleasing. I didn't actually look at the PWI rankings.
I only did for him.
Okay.
Because it's just less
that's
out
fine.
there, and I thought that's actually quite interesting.
Yeah, no, that is actually very interesting. I'm glad you did that. Thank you for doing the research on that. It's weird me saying that. That's
I know.
Big fan. I could get used to this.
Sometimes
kick my
I
feet
bring
up.
something to the table.
No, you always bring something. Always bring something. I can kick my feet up now. But yeah, like and to be fair, when Luke Jacobs won the title, what was one of the first things I said?
Oh God, I don't remember.
I said, "Man like DeReiss will be the one to take the belt off him."
Oh yeah.
And that was over a year before it happened.
Yes.
Was it a year? It might not have been over a year, but it was near. It was near enough a year, because he was just the next one to do it. I thought
it made sense too, didn't it?
I'll be honest. I thought he was going to get it before Jacobs did. So when Jacobs got it, I was like, it has to be DeReiss now. But
so here's a question.
Go on.
Who takes it next?
Off DeReiss.
Yeah.
Mayfairs.
Yeah. All right.
Take Mayfairs.
All right. Yeah. I would be here for it.
I think there's a chance that someone like Cara Noir does it with this little turn that he's had going to the dark side. Won't be G Money. Miller's not going to get anywhere near it, bless him. Someone who I thought could have done quite well, but I don't think he's there yet, is Sterling. Charlie Sterling.
He would be my only other option.
He's up there, but he needs to do. He had a great run in the Super Strong Style tournament, and he's had his character split off that he's done has been good. But he needs a couple. He needs a couple more things, which he will get.
But yeah, Tate, I would.
Even if it was Sterling, am I mad at it? Not really, but I don't think he's there yet.
Ready, yeah.
I think Tate is better suited.
He's also a good heel to take it from someone as face-like as DeReiss.
Well, I think someone like Tate. You mean?
Yeah.
Well, Tate kind of borders on. Sterling has been a heel ever since we've been watching him. I think even when you're jumping the line to get a photo with him, that's fine. That's right. He follows the show.
I didn't
know
that
fine.
Was a line.
Well, you were the line by the end of it. He was like, "Hello, pretty lady. Yes, I'll take a picture with you." She's blushing, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
But yeah, all being said, I think he's well deserving of his place.
Very.
I just don't think he'll be there next year. But maybe I'm wrong.
Maybe
I'm wrong. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that rounds off our 5th best wrestler of 2025. Be sure to tune back in tomorrow where we will come across number 4.
Bye.
Until next time, this has been a Win Twice Wrestling production. Peace out.